It's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from, wait for it, Fja derholmarnas Bryggeri. And this is their Big Mama Stout, coming in at 12% ABV. It's an Imperial Stout. I massively apologise to everybody involved with this beer. The brewers, the lovely Swedish people who tune into my videos. Håkan, who kindly sent me the beer. Have a look at the label, where the anchor is. Have a look at the name of the brewery. I am from the UK. I do sincerely apologise for absolutely butchering the name of this brewery. But I've stood here for 10 minutes beforehand trying to get the name of this beer. I just struggle. I struggle. Perhaps it's because I had an F in English or in language in general, and I just wasn't very good in school. But anyway, there's the anchor. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Oh, nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. It smells barrel aged even from here. And what I make up with, what I like to think that I can make up with, some of my pronunciations are terrible. First of all, let me give you the explanation of the beer. We've got a one finger tan coloured head, a jet black beer in the glass. Absolutely engine oil type beer. And what I think that I can kind of bring to the party here and make up with over my kind of rubbish English or rubbish language is that, you know, maybe I got a bit of character. maybe I got a bit of a good nose. I can already smell from here. I can smell that it's a barrel-aged beer. Lots of whiskey and chocolate and coffee and caramel. And that maybe you guys just see me as a normal bloke. That's all I want to be seen as a normal bloke trying his best here. Sometimes having to pronounce lovely kind of Swedish names like this that probably, I mean, I bet some of the people with fantastic qualifications in language would struggle with that one. We do our best. Anyway, let's move on. Aroma. Thank you, Håkan, for the beer. Aroma. Oh, whoa, oh my goodness me. Oh, nutty. Like incredibly nutty, like crazy nutty, biscuity. Wow. But it's not just crazy nutty and biscuity and bready. It's got a real good barrel aged kind of whiskey, spirits, woody aroma to it at the same time. What an experience this is going to be. Peanut butter. Wow, let's dive in. Cheers. Oh. Ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, this might be the best, one of the best Imperial Stouts that we have ever reviewed on the channel. Oh my goodness me. Oh, there's so much going on. Oh. Stone the crows. Stone the crows. Where do I start? Do I start with the malt? Nutty, biscuity, bready. Do I start with the hops? Loads of fig and prune and plum flavours? Or do I start with the barrel age process, that kind of woodiness and vanilla and whiskey? All of those flavours that I've just mentioned hit me one after another after another. It just kept on hitting me. It's like on the back of the head, you know, like have this, have that, you know, just hitting you with flavour. That is just wow. One of the most complex, if not the most complex beers we've ever reviewed on the channel. I tell you what this reminds me of, an old Omnipolo beer. Not the stuff that they're producing these days, but an old Omnipolo beer when they were like a small gypsy microbrewery and they were trying to find their name. I remember being sent beer from Omnipolo in their early days where they were just producing, well, quite frankly, the best beer in the world. And it's the reason why they made themselves into this kind of the company that they are today. This is, for me, I don't know how long the brewery's been going for. Sometimes it's dated and it says, but this reminds me of very, very early Omnipolo stuff. Just absolutely incredible beer. Oh, just, I haven't even mentioned the mouthfeel, the creamy, rich, fantastic mouthfeel that just holds the beer in the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour and that raisin and plum and fig and the chocolate and the coffee and the caramel. And then the barrel age, that whiskey and woodiness. Oh my goodness. And then look, as I've drank the beer now it's in focus. I'm going to rock this back and forth. Look at that. Look at it. Look at the carbonation chasing the head up the glass. Just absolutely wow. Biscuity wafer flavours. Every time I put the beer to my mouth, every time I have another taste, I'm tasting another angle of the beer. I'm tasting another aspect of the beer. I'm either tasting the hops or the malt or the barrel aged whiskey kind of woodiness that's coming through. But it's never the same taste, because you've done, in your mind, you've processed that taste. You've processed the biscuitiness and the breadiness, so you want to try something else. So in your mind you're kind of departmentalizing, whatever that word is. You're putting that over there and you're going, I've done that bit, let's go over to this bit over here. And wow. Just wow. I'm going to rate it. Big Mama Imperial Stout. Good beer it's got on the label. I wish I could pronounce that. Everything's in Swedish. This is the thing with this beer. This has been produced for the Swedish market. It's not tried to be an international brand. They've gone, we're going to make great beer for our local market. I mean, Håkan was kind enough to send me a bottle from Sweden, so really pleased that. And the best before date. Look at the best before date on this beer. The 2nd of the 11th, 2196. They mean that. They're not joking. You could store this beer forever. You really could. I won't be around in 2196. I'd be over 200 years old. But at a 12% ABV beer, this beer will last. If you store it correctly, you could get that beer to 2196. You really could. Store it cool, dark place, it'll last. I like it. I like it so much. I like that so much. Big Mama Imperial Stout. Enough to give it a Stone the Crow 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.